I am a part-time school nurse. I've been a school nurse now for 18 years. I have great hours. I usually work 9 to 2, so I can go home and ride, weekends, holidays, and summers off. There's 400 kids in our district from kindergarten to 12th grade, and I'm the only nurse. There are similarities. You kind of have to call their bluff on horses or kids. Some horses think they can't do it, but they can, and some kids think they're sick, and they're really not.
Ty, I totally bet you pretended to be sick as a kid, didn't you?
I did. How'd you know?
My kids did too. You know what I said? I said, well, if you're really that sick, you got to go get a shot.
Yeah.
Lori's probably heard that before, right? She comes in as the top challenger, and she's going to start the final 4 barrel racers that we're going to get to see. We're going to finish with one of the veterans, Michelle Darling. Just a quick reminder, the time 15.360. Even though the thousandths of the second aren't listed, Ty, that's one of the most interesting things I think about this sport. It can be decided by thousandths of a second.
I mean, they're trying.
It can be decided by thousandths of a second.
I mean, they're trying to get every edge they can get. You can see on this horse's nose, that's like a breathe right strip. You know, they're trying to do everything they can because they know that every single tick counts.
You don't have to go to a lot of events.
Lori, the Anuncios, Colorado.
Yeah, you just have to make those events you go to count. That's what Lori's done, and she's done it all on 8 ball. She told me, might not have the prettiest style, but style points don't matter here. It's all about that clock.
She's going to slot into 3rd overall. Her official time, 15.796.
Not what she was looking to do. She knew that the bar was set high, but look, it was a smooth run. It just wasn't as tight and quick and clean as it needed to be. It's a run that would have done well in a lot of places, but this field is so quick right here. You got to be perfect.
Ty, you throw them in terms of staying.
Looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, he's my best friend. He's got such a huge personality. He's confident. He thinks he's a human. He knows what he's doing. He loves his job, and he never quits. She said, look, my job tonight is to stay looking up and stay out of his way. A bit of a stumble on the backside of the second, but he's so quick between barrels, expecting to make up that time here.
Stretch run. It's going to be close, and she does it. We've got a new leader. 15.265. Stephanie Fryer in the #1 slot.
That just shows if you're quick and you've got the horsepower, it doesn't have to be perfect because he can make up the time in between barrels. He can make it up with the speed on the way home. I have to stay out of their way. So a little bobble happens. You can't let that change your run. You stay focused. You on your back. They know when it's time to go and hit the next gear.
Teenager Rainey Skelton with her chance.
Rainey's coming quick. She heard the crowd. Her horse did too. You see her hustling even on the backside of the barrels. Oh, when it's made up here, it's all the way home for Rainey.
Great couple buys. Last turns 15.229. And there is a lead change. By less than 4/100ths of a second, we've got a new #1.
Okay, they have a tighter turn than what you saw that horse make on the first 2 barrels.
And he pulls out of those barrels so quick to get that much speed. Coming right off those barrels like that, he just doesn't waste any time.
If she can convert, Medford, Oklahoma's Michelle Darling, the last competitor in barrel racing.
This is the dynamic duo. They're on every big stage when it comes to WCRAs and Women's Rodeo World Championships. And she gives all the praise to Martini. She'll tell you she gives 110%. She's the 1 in a million kind of horse, and you're seeing it right in front of your eyes.
Will it be enough? No! By about 1/10 of a second, Darling will end up in 3rd, 15.346.
You can see right there, she reaches down and stands that barrel up, completely turns loose of her range. You can tell the horse knows exactly where he needs to go next. That was a great run.
That means that Rainey Skelton, who comes from a family that already knows excellence in rodeo, she is your champion in barrels. Her official time, 15 1:239, taking that win ahead of Stephanie Fryer, Michelle Darling, and Sharon Hall, who rounds out your top four. Rainey Skelton earns the accolades. Let's send it once again to Kate.
We saw you knew you had to be quick. You had the horsepower to do it. I know you want to give all the credit to Jewel. Go ahead and do that.
Well, honestly, I don't know how many words you're going to get out of me right now, but that mare is just amazing. That's all. I raised her. I had her mom and her grandma. So it's amazing.
Such a big moment, and yet so many more to come in your career. You're competing against veterans of the sport. They've been doing it for decades. What does it mean to be successful right along with them?
Oh, it's just a competition. It's these people, these ladies, I look up to every single one of them. It's a blessing and an honor to be able to compete with them.
You deserve every bit of it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Kubota ride of the day is the one.
Shelly, incredible job all week here in Las Vegas. All around is such a coveted title, and you're the one standing here in front of this saddle. How special is it to not only be here, but to do it against this group of ladies?
It's seriously an honor, the ladies that I got to compete against today, and I just wish my parents could be here for this, and oh, it's awesome.
The tears say it all, and if you can, I know it's hard. Explain that emotion a bit. You stayed so composed throughout, but here it is. Take us through that. How do you stay so composed and then now have this moment?
You know, we were honestly just having a lot of fun. We weren't trying to get too serious about it, and the short go was so awesome watching all of the girls do what they do, and everybody was making great runs, and the competition was so awesome that it didn't matter how it ended up. We were all just cheering. It was great.
Sure is fun to watch you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is what this is just the winners, but really women's rodeo in general. As we highlight the 2021 world champions once again, Madison Luthier took the breakaway title. Team roping went to Larry D. Guy and Jimmy Joe Montera. Rainey Skelton, as we mentioned, won barrels, and you just heard. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports in association with the Professional Bull Riders, LLC. Kate Harrison, Ty Murray, and our whole team. I'm Craig Hummer. Thanks for watching. It'll be the PBR World Finals all next week in Las Vegas, culminating right here with the championship round on CBS.